Why exactly does Hierapolis fascinate so many visitors? This ancient city, located beside the stunning Pamukkale Springs in Turkey, draws travelers from all over the globe. Hierapolis was established in the 2nd century BC and quickly became known for its thermal baths, which were believed to have healing properties. The ruins of this once thriving city still stand tall today, offering a glimpse into the lives of its past inhabitants. Visitors can explore impressive structures like the ancient theater, which could seat thousands and hosted various entertainment events, and the Grand Necropolis, showcasing elaborate tombs that reveal the rich burial traditions of the time. When you walk along the white travertine terraces of Pamukkale, you can imagine how the mineral-rich waters drew people seeking wellness and peace. As you explore the sites, you'll uncover fascinating stories about the city's role in the ancient world and its connection to mythology. With stunning landscapes and historical treasures, Hierapolis is a mesmerizing destination that sparks curiosity in its visitors. Did you know the Netherlands loves windmills and tulips? These iconic symbols represent not just beauty, but also the rich history and culture of this vibrant country. Windmills have been part of Dutch life since the Middle Ages, initially built to help manage water levels and grind grain. As you wander through the picturesque countryside, you can spot these towering giants, some dating back to the 17th century. The tulip, on the other hand, became famous during the tulip mania of the 1600s when they were so prized, they created a speculative frenzy. Today, during spring, the flower fields explode into breathtaking colors, drawing visitors from around the globe. The Keukenhof Gardens, known as the Garden of Europe, showcases millions of tulips in stunning designs, making it a must-visit for flower lovers. Together, these windmills and tulips not only reflect the Netherlands' natural beauty, but also highlight the innovative spirit and historical significance of its people. Isn't it amazing how much character a country can express through such simple yet enchanting creations? Let's uncover the truth about Mickey and Minnie. Wayne Allwine and Russi Taylor, the beloved voices behind Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse, shared a remarkable connection beyond the screen. They were married in real life. Their enchanting partnership began when they met during a recording session in the 1980s, and they brought a unique authenticity to the characters through their deep bond. In 2008, both were honored as Disney legends, acknowledging their integral contributions to the Disney magic that has touched hearts for generations. Allwine and Taylor's voices not only brought life to these iconic characters, but their personal love story added an extra layer of charm. As fans, we often see Mickey and Minnie as the ideal couple, but little did we know that their love extended to their voices as well. Isn't it amazing how the magic of Disney intertwines with real-life love stories? This might surprise you. Jills must mate to stay healthy. Female ferrets, affectionately known as Jills, exhibit a unique health requirement that many pet owners might not be aware of. When a Jill goes into heat, her body produces a significant amount of estrogen. If she fails to mate during this time, these estrogen levels can become dangerously elevated, potentially resulting in a condition known as estrogen toxicity. This condition leads not only to discomfort, but can also cause severe health issues like life-threatening anemia. The excessive estrogen interferes with the production of red blood cells, leading to dangerously low blood counts and, consequently, inadequate oxygen delivery throughout her body. To safeguard their Jills, ferret owners should be informed about responsible breeding practices and the importance of veterinary care. In some cases, if breeding isn't viable, veterinarians can provide treatments to help regulate hormonal levels. Caring for Jills means not just keeping them as pets, but understanding and addressing their specific health needs to ensure they live long and happy lives. Guess what really drives your work mood? Studies show that viewing pictures of animals can significantly enhance your emotional state and even increase productivity. When you gaze at adorable animal photos, your brain releases feel-good chemicals like dopamine, which can lift your spirits and make tasks seem more enjoyable. This simple activity helps you reduce stress and stay focused, as these cute creatures often spark joy and wonder. Research indicates that taking a few moments to admire animal images can improve your attention to detail, making you more efficient in your work. Plus, it's a fun and easy way to take a break while still being engaged. So next time you're feeling overwhelmed at your desk, try pulling up some pictures of puppies or kittens. You might just notice a shift in your mood and get back to work with renewed energy. What's your favorite animal to see in pictures? Shocking survival skills of cockroaches revealed. Did you know that cockroaches can live for about a week without their heads? This might sound unbelievable, but it's true. Unlike humans, these resilient insects don't breathe through their mouths. Instead, they take in oxygen through tiny openings in their bodies called spiracles. These spiracles are located along the sides of their bodies, allowing them to access air even when they're missing vital body parts. This unique adaptation helps them survive in challenging environments where food and water might not always be available. Consequently, cockroaches can endure longer than one might expect in dire situations, even with serious injuries. They are incredibly hardy creatures, capable of withstanding extreme conditions that would be fatal to many other animals. Researchers study cockroaches not only out of curiosity, but to better understand their survival mechanisms. So the next time you see a cockroach, take a moment to appreciate its astonishing ability to survive against the odds. Who knew these little bugs were such tough survivors? Hard to believe, but Aztec warriors wielded Macuahuitls. This impressive weapon was made from obsidian, a volcanic glass known for its sharpness. Spanish conquistadors marveled at the Macuahuitl's design when they encountered it during their conquests in the 16th century. With its wooden frame and razor-sharp obsidian blades embedded along the edges, this weapon could slice through flesh, causing devastating injuries to enemy soldiers. Unlike typical swords of the time, Macuahuitls were designed to deliver brutal slashes, showcasing the Aztecs' mastery of materials and weaponry. Warriors would use these weapons in tandem with their agility and strategy, making them formidable opponents in battle. The effectiveness of the Macuahuitl not only highlights the ingenuity of the Aztecs, but also marks a significant chapter in the history of warfare. How did such extraordinary craftsmanship influence battles throughout history? Let's uncover the truth about white chocolate. While many love its sweet, creamy flavor, white chocolate isn't technically chocolate at all. That's because it doesn't contain cocoa solids, the essential ingredient found in dark and milk chocolates. Instead, white chocolate is crafted from cocoa butter, sugar, and milk, creating a delightful taste that some people crave. Despite its name, this treat is more like a sweet confection than genuine chocolate, which might surprise some fans. Originating in the early 20th century, white chocolate gained popularity quickly, especially in candies and desserts. Chefs and bakers often use it to add a creamy sweetness to recipes, from cookies to mousses. So whether you love it or view it skeptically, it's clear that white chocolate has carved out a unique place among sweet treats. What do you think? Does it deserve the chocolate title? Prepare to be amazed by Indonesia's mystical black chicken. This unique bird, known as the ayam cemani, has captivated the imaginations of many with its all-black appearance, including its feathers, skin, and even organs. Originating from Indonesia, the ayam cemani is not just a visual wonder. It's often regarded as a symbol of mystery and beauty in various cultures. Its striking color is due to a genetic mutation called fibromelanosis, which impacts the pigmentation of the chicken. Local legends often associate the ayam cemani with spiritual significance, and many believe it brings good luck and prosperity. Not only does this extraordinary bird showcase nature's incredible diversity, but it also serves as a reminder of how distinct and colorful our world can be, even in something as familiar as a chicken. Have you ever seen a completely black chicken before? Here's a wild fact about dishwashers. Josephine Cochrane invented the first mechanical dishwasher in 1886, driven by her frustration over servants breaking her prize fine china. To solve this problem, she created a hand-crank device that sprayed water on dishes, which was a revolutionary idea for its time. Cochrane proudly showcased her invention at the World's Fair in Chicago in 1893, grabbing the attention of hotel and restaurant owners who saw the potential for saving time and effort in washing dishes. Her groundbreaking design laid the groundwork for the Cochrane Dishwasher Company, which later became part of the well-known KitchenAid brand. Fast forward to today, and modern dishwashers have transformed kitchens worldwide. They are not just handy gadgets, but also save a considerable amount of water compared to traditional hand washing. In fact, using a dishwasher can use less than half the water of washing by hand, making it an eco-friendly choice as well. Isn't it fascinating how a simple idea from over a century ago has changed our daily lives? Is it really true that discover the fascinating world of sumo wrestling? This traditional Japanese sport, rich in culture, has captivated audiences for over 1,500 years. Sumo isn't merely two hefty athletes clashing in a ring. It's a majestic spectacle filled with rituals, ceremonies, and deep-rooted traditions. Before each match, wrestlers perform ceremonial practices, such as purifying the ring with salt and executing a unique dance known as shiko. These rituals are deeply intertwined with Shinto beliefs, emphasizing the spiritual significance behind the sport. The lineage of sumo dates back to ancient Japan, where it originally served to entertain the gods and ensure bountiful harvests. As centuries progressed, sumo evolved into the sport we recognize today, complete with a structured ranking system and unique attire, like the distinctive mawashi, a traditional belt. Wrestlers, referred to as rikishi, dedicate their lives to intense training and disciplined diets. This blend of fierce competition and a profound respect for tradition makes a sumo match an extraordinary experience. Today, sumo wrestling stands as an iconic symbol of Japanese culture, attracting fans and enthusiasts from around the globe. Have you ever wondered why the ocean is louder? As it turns out, the ocean is becoming increasingly noisy, primarily due to human activities like shipping, underwater drilling, and sonar technology. This rise in noise pollution is not merely a nuisance. It disrupts marine ecosystems in significant ways. For instance, whales, magnificent creatures known for their complex social interactions, rely heavily on echolocation to navigate vast distances and communicate with one another. However, the cacophony of human-made sounds creates a confusing environment for them, making it harder to find food and mates. Imagine trying to hear a friend in a bustling cafe filled with chatter and clinking dishes. It's challenging, right? In response to this alarming increase in ocean noise, researchers are actively exploring quieter technologies to mitigate the impact on marine life, while still allowing safe navigation of our seas. There's also a growing awareness of the issue, resulting in conservation efforts aimed at protecting these incredible animals. So the next time you think about the ocean, remember it's not just a beautiful blue expanse, it's a vibrant soundscape at risk. Can you imagine that bats are nature's only flying mammals? While most flying creatures are birds, bats represent a unique and fascinating group. These extraordinary mammals take to the skies not by flapping feathers, but by transforming their own hands into wings. Bat wings consist of a thin layer of skin stretched over elongated finger bones, giving them an astounding ability to maneuver swiftly and nimbly. This anatomical marvel allows bats to engage in acrobatic flight, swooping and gliding through the night air, all while effectively hunting insects that make up a significant portion of their diet. In fact, a single bat can eat thousands of insects in just one night, helping to control pest populations and maintain ecological balance. Bats also contribute to pollination and seed dispersal, playing crucial roles in various ecosystems. Often seen hanging upside down during the day, bats rest and prepare for their nighttime activities. The next time you observe a bat in action, remember that this unique flying mammal not only embodies the wonders of evolution, but also showcases nature's remarkable capacity for adaptation. Guess what really drives owls' amazing eyesight? Owls are fascinating creatures, and one of their unique features is their eyes. Unlike most animals, owls do not have eyeballs. Instead, they have large eye sockets that house their unique eye structure. These sockets allow their eyes to be fixed in place, making them incredibly good at spotting prey, even in low light. To compensate for their immobile eyes, owls can turn their heads an impressive 270 degrees, giving them a wide field of vision. This remarkable adaptation helps them hunt effectively, as they can easily scan their surroundings without moving their bodies. Their eyes are also specially designed to capture even the faintest light, contributing to their reputation as expert nocturnal predators. Isn't it amazing how such an odd feature contributes to their survival in the wild? Did you know sea slugs can photosynthesize? This incredible ability belongs to certain species like Aloesia chlorotica, which have a unique way of living. When these fascinating sea slugs munch on algae, they don't just digest them. They incorporate specialized structures called chloroplasts from the algae into their own cells. This means they can harness sunlight to create energy, much like plants do. Think about it, a creature that's part animal and part plant. This remarkable adaptation allows Aloesia chlorotica to thrive in environments where food can sometimes be scarce. Instead of relying solely on their diet, these sea slugs can soak up sunlight to fuel their activities. This process is known as kleptoplasty, where the sea slug effectively steals the chloroplasts to enhance its survival. It's an amazing example of how life forms can evolve in unexpected ways, combining features from different kingdoms of life. So next time you think about photosynthesis, remember it's not just for plants anymore. Did you know Antarctica is the coldest place on Earth? This icy continent reached a staggering record low of -128.6 degrees Fahrenheit at Vostok Station in 1983. Such extreme temperatures are hard to imagine, especially since Antarctica remains below freezing even in the summer months. Imagine a place where the sun barely warms the ground and the winds can chill you to the bone. Vostok Station, located near the Earth's southern pole, is a key scientific research site, helping scientists understand climate change and Earth's history. Despite its harsh conditions, Antarctica is home to unique wildlife, including hardy penguins and seals that thrive in this frozen habitat. The extreme cold and isolation make it a challenging but fascinating environment, reminding us how diverse our planet can be. Have you ever thought about how life survives in such conditions? Did you know about the rare suffix in English? Only 4 English words end with the suffix "-dus": tremendous, horrendous, stupendous, and hazardous. These adjectives have a unique charm, each conveying a different degree of intensity. For example, something that is tremendous might be extremely impressive or extraordinary, while horrendous describes something dreadful or shocking. Stupendous means astonishingly great or impressive, and hazardous refers to something dangerous or risky. Linguists love to study these kinds of patterns because they help trace the evolution of words and their roots in our language. The fact that there are so few words with this uncommon ending makes them stand out even more in modern English. Even though they are not frequently used in everyday conversation, they can pack a punch when chosen carefully. So the next time you want to add a little flair to your vocabulary, consider using one of these striking adjectives. What other fascinating language patterns can you discover? You might be surprised to learn about tomatoes. Did you know that tomatoes are not originally from Italy? They made their grand entrance in the 16th century, brought over from the Americas. At first, Italians were skeptical of this vibrant fruit, thinking it might be poisonous. However, once they realized how delicious it was, they embraced it, and now tomatoes are a key ingredient in many beloved Italian dishes like pasta sauce and bruschetta. Similarly, potatoes, which are now closely linked to Irish cuisine, were introduced to Ireland around the same time. Originally from the Andean region of South America, this tuber quickly became essential in Irish kitchens, inspiring hearty meals like caul cannon and shepherd's pie. The incorporation of these two foods revolutionized the culinary landscape of Italy and Ireland, proving that sometimes something foreign can become a cherished staple. Isn't it fascinating how these foods change the way people eat in these countries? What if I told you banana peels are packed with potassium? Many people focus on the sweet yellow fruit and toss away the peel without a second thought. However, the peel is actually the part richest in potassium, which is vital for our health. Potassium plays a crucial role in maintaining heart health, regulating blood pressure, and supporting muscle function. By tossing the peel, you might be missing out on a powerhouse of nutrients. Rich in antioxidants and vitamins, banana peels can boost your overall health too. So next time you peel a banana, consider blending or cooking with the peel instead of throwing it away. You can add it to smoothies, stir fries, or even make a delicious tea. With so many benefits packed into that often discarded skin, why not give banana peels a chance? It's time to rethink the way we enjoy bananas. Surprisingly, it's a fact that luxury brands destroy unsold items. Companies like Louis Vuitton and Chanel are known for this shocking practice. Each year, these fashion giants choose to destroy millions of dollars worth of unsold products instead of donating or selling them at a discount. Why do they do this? The answer lies in maintaining their exclusivity and brand value. For them, every unsold handbag or dress represents a potential threat to the luxurious image they've nurtured. This controversial tactic raises eyebrows and sparks conversations about sustainability and ethics in fashion. Consumers increasingly demand transparency and responsibility from brands, pushing for changes. While some luxury labels have started initiatives to address waste, like recycling materials or creating sustainable collections, many still cling to this tradition. Can the fashion industry find a balance between prestige and sustainability, or will these practices continue to taint its reputation? Did you know the pyramids of Giza hold secrets? Despite being some of the most studied monuments in the world, the pyramids of Giza still guard mysteries that leave experts scratching their heads. Built around 4,500 years ago, these ancient structures are not just impressive for their size. They also hide unexplored passages that have yet to be fully investigated. With modern technology, like infrared thermography and 3D scanning, researchers have discovered hints of hidden corridors and chambers, suggesting that the pyramids might have more to reveal about ancient Egyptian life and burial practices. Archaeologists believe these unexplored areas could contain everything from artifacts to additional insights into the construction techniques used during that time. So what else might we find if we dive deeper into these ancient wonders? Ever thought about flesh-eating bacteria risks? It turns out the likelihood of being infected by these dangerous bacteria is higher than the chance of being struck by lightning. This condition, known as necrotizing fasciitis, is rare but serious, requiring swift medical attention. Often caused by bacteria entering the body through cuts or wounds, its symptoms can be severe, including intense pain, swelling, and changes in skin color. Because of this, being aware of the signs is vital. Good hygiene practices like washing hands regularly, treating wounds promptly, and seeking immediate help for infections can significantly lower your risk. While both being struck by lightning and contracting this infection are uncommon experiences, the impact of necrotizing fasciitis can be life-changing. It's essential to stay informed and cautious, especially during activities that might expose you to cuts or infections. So keep an eye out for those warning signs and don't hesitate to contact a healthcare professional if something seems off. Can you imagine the world's longest mule? Tammy Monis holds the title for owning this remarkable creature, which measures an astounding 5.64 feet from nose to tail. This incredible mule, named Tator Tot, stands out not just for its size, but also for its friendly and gentle nature. Mules, a hybrid of a horse and a donkey, are known for their strength and resilience, making them fantastic work animals. Tator Tot lives on Tommy's farm, where she takes great care of him and showcases his impressive height. Tator Tot's unique stature has made him quite the celebrity, drawing visitors and horse enthusiasts alike, all eager to see this record-breaking animal. The process of measuring him involved a specialized team to ensure accuracy, demonstrating the importance of keeping records in the animal world. So next time you think of farm animals, remember Tator Tot, the mule who redefined what it means to stand tall. What happens with body dysmorphic disorder? Dysmorphophobia, or body dysmorphic disorder, BDD, is a mental health condition where individuals become overly focused on perceived flaws in their appearance. These imperfections might be minor or even non-existent, yet they can feel overwhelming for those affected. People with BDD often go to great lengths to hide or correct these imagined blemishes, which can include excessive grooming, wearing makeup, or even undergoing unnecessary surgeries. This relentless fixation can lead to significant distress and affect daily life, relationships, and self-esteem. Imagine constantly feeling like your appearance is under scrutiny or fearing others will notice your supposed flaws. While the individuals suffering from BDD are usually aware that their concerns might be exaggerated, the emotional pain they experience is very real. It's important to recognize that help is available through therapy and support systems. If you or someone you know struggles with BDD, reaching out for assistance can be a vital step toward recovery. Believe it or not, IPA has a fascinating history. India Pale Ale, commonly known as IPA, is much more than just a trendy beer choice. It has deep roots that date back to the 18th century. During this time, brewers in England discovered that increasing the hop content in pale ale helped the beer survive long sea voyages to British colonies in India. The hops acted as a natural preservative, ensuring that the beer remained flavorful even after months at sea. This clever innovation led to a style that burst with bold hop flavors and captivating aromas, making it a favorite among beer lovers. Today, IPAs are celebrated for their variety, ranging from citrusy and fruity to earthy and resinous. Craft breweries worldwide have embraced this style, experimenting with different hop combinations to create unique tasting experiences. So next time you sip an IPA, imagine that journey from England to India and appreciate the history in every hoppy gulp. Did you know about the magical essays for Harry Potter? While directing Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban, filmmaker Alfonso Cuarón wanted the actors to dive deeper into their roles. So he asked them to write essays about their characters. This unique exercise aimed to help them understand their characters better and bring more authenticity to the film. Emma Watson, who played Hermione Granger, took this task seriously and submitted an impressive 16-page essay. In contrast, her co-star Daniel Radcliffe, known for his role as Harry Potter, submitted only a single page, showing a more casual approach to the assignment. Rupert Grint, who portrayed Ron Weasley, chose not to submit anything at all. This difference in effort highlights the unique personalities of each actor and showcases how they connected or didn't connect with their characters. What do you think about their differing levels of dedication? Prepare to be amazed by the funny bone. This quirky term refers to the ulnar nerve, which runs along the inside of your elbow. When you hit this nerve, often by bumping your elbow against something hard, you experience a tingling or painful sensation that can feel oddly funny. It's a sharp reminder of just how sensitive our nerves can be. The ulnar nerve controls sensations in your ring and little fingers, so when it gets jolted, it sends mixed signals to your brain. While it's not actually a bone, this nickname has stuck around, adding a dose of humor to the experience. It's fascinating how something so minor can leave us laughing while we rub our elbows. The next time you accidentally bump your elbow and experience that familiar zing, you'll know it's your funny bone making itself known. So next time you hear someone refer to it, just remember the science behind the humor. Surprisingly, it's a fact that Wilson had a ram as a mascot. During President Woodrow Wilson's 1916 re-election campaign, he introduced an unexpected character into his strategy, a rambunctious ram named Old Ike. This lively creature captured public attention with his aggressive personality and quirky habit of chewing tobacco. Old Ike became a symbol of Wilsonian patriotism, though most political campaigns typically relied on human figures or political slogans to rally support. Despite his odd choice, the ram's presence during rallies and public appearances left a lasting impression on voters. People would gather not just to see the candidates, but to catch a glimpse of Old Ike, showcasing how unconventional mascots can create memorable moments in political history. What do you think? Could an animal mascot change the game in modern politics? This might surprise you. Thumbs up emoji causes confusion. The thumbs up emoji, commonly understood as a sign of approval or positivity, can spark quite a debate across various cultures. In most Western countries, giving someone a thumbs up feels like a friendly pat on the back, a way to say, "good job," or "everything's all right." However, in places like Greece, the Middle East, and parts of West Africa, it can accidentally offend. Here, the same gesture might be interpreted as an insult, implying something offensive or crude. This contrast highlights how symbols can carry very different meanings, leading to potential miscommunication in our increasingly global world. So before you send that thumbs up emoji to your friend abroad, consider how your simple gesture might be received. Are we really all on the same page when it comes to gestures? Prepare to be amazed by Easter Island's Moai statues. These remarkable stone figures, famously known for their large heads, hide more than just a pretty face. Recent archaeological discoveries reveal that many Moai statues have full bodies buried beneath the ground, a fact that has surprised both scientists and visitors alike. While some Moai were carved solely as monumental heads, others reflect a more intricate design, showcasing the ingenuity of the Rapa Nui people. These statues can weigh several tons and stand up to 33 feet tall, which makes their construction even more impressive. The mystery of how ancient cultures moved these colossal statues across rocky terrain continues to spark debate. Did they use ropes, sledges, or maybe even some techniques we haven't yet uncovered? Each statue tells its own story, inviting us to explore the rich history of these enigmatic treasures and the people who created them. Let's explore the fascinating world of diplomacy. The title of Ambassador Extraordinary and Plenipotentiary holds the highest diplomatic rank, a position that sounds almost magical but is very real. Ambassadors play a critical role in managing relationships between countries, often acting as the official representatives of their home government. With this prestigious title, they possess significant authority to negotiate treaties, engage in discussions, and represent their nation's interests abroad. Imagine living in a foreign country where your job is to foster peace and collaboration. These ambassadors not only navigate complex political landscapes, but also address cultural differences to build bridges between nations. They often participate in high-stakes meetings where every word carries weight. The responsibilities can be immense as they work to safeguard their country's citizens overseas while promoting trade and cultural exchange. Being an ambassador extraordinary and plenipotentiary is a demanding yet rewarding career, shaping international relations for a more connected world. What do you find most intriguing about this role? Are beetles really sweet and fruity like apples? Believe it or not, some adventurous eaters who have dared to taste beetles describe their flavor as surprisingly sweet, even resembling that of apples. This delightful twist makes beetles a unique addition to traditional diets in various cultures around the globe. Often prepared by roasting, frying, or even coating them in chocolate, beetles are more than just a protein source. They bring an unexpected hint of sweetness to the table. In fact, entomophagy, the practice of eating insects, is common in many parts of the world, where these crunchy critters are celebrated not only for their taste, but also for their sustainability compared to traditional livestock. So next time you're looking for a new snack, could beetles be the surprising choice you never knew you needed? Most people don't know this, but chervon desh exists, an intriguing phenomenon occurring in parts of Great Britain, Spain, and southern France. This unique occurrence involves noticeable changes in dust thickness or surface color multiple times each year. The magic of chervon desh is closely linked to the Sahara Desert, as winds often carry sand and dust across vast distances. When this desert dust lands in other regions, it can dramatically alter the look of the landscape. Imagine vibrant orange and reddish hues appearing on walls or roads, making them seem like an artwork straight from nature. Residents and visitors alike often marvel at these sudden, colorful transformations, which are not only visually stunning, but also play a role in local ecosystems. This changing dust can affect soil quality and even influence weather patterns. Isn't it fascinating how a bit of Saharan sand can bring such vibrancy far beyond its home? Hard to believe, but sleeping too much can harm you. Chronic oversleeping can really throw your body's internal clock, known as circadian rhythms, into chaos. This disruption can increase the risk of obesity and other health problems. While it's perfectly okay to indulge in long sleep sessions occasionally to recover from fatigue, experts suggest that adults should target 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep each night for optimal health. When we sleep excessively, our bodies may not process calories effectively, leading to weight gain and related issues. Additionally, oversleeping can contribute to feelings of grogginess and lethargy, making it harder to stay active during the day. So it's essential to strike a balance and listen to your body's cues. Good sleep hygiene can enhance both physical and mental well-being. Vladimir the Great transformed faith in Eastern Europe. In the late 10th century, Vladimir made a pivotal choice for Kievan Rus by adopting Eastern Orthodox Christianity. This decision wasn't just a personal matter, it was a national movement that would deeply influence the culture and spiritual identity of his people. Before this, the various Slavic tribes practiced paganism, but with Vladimir's conversion, a new era began. He saw how advanced and united the Byzantine Empire was, largely due to its Christian faith, which led him to believe that adopting this religion would strengthen his own realm. Churches sprouted across the land, connecting communities through shared rituals and beliefs. Activating education and literacy, this change brought the written word to many, nurturing a rich tradition of art, music, and literature rooted in Orthodox teachings. As a result, the legacy of Vladimir's choice can still be felt today, as Eastern Orthodox Christianity continues to play a significant role in shaping the cultural and spiritual landscape of the region. What if he hadn't made that choice? You might be shocked to learn that Antarctica is freezing. The extreme cold found in Antarctica isn't just about how far south it is. Several unique factors contribute to its chilling temperatures. First, Antarctica sits at an incredibly high elevation, often exceeding 10,000 feet in some areas, which means the air is much thinner and colder. On top of that, during the winter months, the continent receives limited sunlight, which means there's not much warmth to help heat things up. Lastly, the vast expanses of gleaming ice that cover the land play a big role in keeping it icy. Ice is highly reflective, which means it bounces sunlight back into space instead of absorbing it. This combination of high altitude, lack of sunlight, and reflective surfaces creates one of the coldest places on Earth. So next time you think about Antarctica, remember how its unique features work together to keep it so frigid. Here's a wild fact about Turkey's surprising law. In Turkey, it is actually illegal to wear a fence. While this might sound strange, the law stems from an effort to maintain public decency and safety. The rule was established to prevent people from using materials like barbed wire inappropriately, thinking it would be a good idea to wear it as clothing. Turkey's regulations regarding attire aim to protect citizens from potential harm and uphold certain social standards. As odd as it may seem, such laws remind us of the unique cultural and legal standards that can vary dramatically across different countries. Imagine walking down the street in a fence outfit, only to be stopped by the authorities. This unusual law raises questions about fashion, safety, and how local customs shape what we consider acceptable. So next time you think of Turkey, remember that even laws can be unexpected. Why exactly is saying "oh boy" illegal in Georgia? This quirky law in Jonesboro, Georgia, prohibits the phrase "oh boy," leaving many residents puzzled. Although the origins of this strange law remain unclear, it seems to have been put in place to limit casual expressions or slang that could be considered disruptive. Local officials may have thought that such phrases might lead to a decline in decorum, but it has ended up sparking curiosity and amusement instead. Consequently, people in Jonesboro have gotten creative, finding alternative ways to express surprise or excitement. Instead of saying "oh boy," you might hear phrases like "good gracious" or "my goodness." It's a fascinating example of how language can be shaped by regulations, even if the reasons behind them seem a little silly. So, next time you find yourself in Jonesboro, think twice before expressing your joy with those two little words. Why exactly do we leave cookies for Santa? This delightful tradition comes from an old Dutch custom where children would leave food and drinks for St. Nicholas on his feast day, December 6th. In the Netherlands, it was a way of showing gratitude and respect, hoping to gain St. Nicholas's favor. As Dutch immigrants settled in America, they brought this heartfelt practice with them. Over time, it evolved into the charming ritual we know today of leaving milk and cookies for Santa Claus on Christmas Eve. The idea is not just about delicious treats, it embodies the spirit of giving and kindness during the holiday season. Kids excitedly place their cookies and a glass of milk by the fireplace, believing Santa enjoys these goodies after a long night of delivering gifts. This simple act creates unforgettable moments of joy, anticipation, and a sprinkle of magic for families around the world. So next time you set out cookies, think about how this tradition connects us to history. Is it really true that Norway has mysterious lights in the sky? For nearly a century, the Hessdalen Valley has captivated everyone with its glowing phenomena, making both scientists and curious visitors question what's happening above their heads. These fascinating lights appear as floating flashes, dancing across the dark Norwegian sky. They change shape, brightness, and color, sometimes hanging motionless for several minutes, while other times darting around in unpredictable patterns. This display has given rise to numerous theories, from scientific explanations involving atmospheric gases to more adventurous ideas about extraterrestrial activity. Researchers even set up a monitoring station to study these lights, but many still remain baffled by their origin. With no conclusive evidence leading to a single explanation, the mystery continues to grow. Every year, people flock to Hessdalen, hoping to catch a glimpse of these mystical lights and perhaps uncover the secrets they hold. What do you think is behind these astonishing phenomena? Are they a natural wonder or something from another world? Here's something incredible about Amoco Cadiz. In 1978, the name Amoco Cadiz was officially established, marking a significant moment in history. However, that same year, a devastating event unfolded in Pantai Prancis, where an astonishing 68 million people lost their lives. This tragedy stemmed from a lack of understanding about how to properly use a critical system that could have saved lives. Imagine the chaos and fear that must have gripped the region when people encountered this system with little knowledge in their toolkit. Proper training and education could have made all the difference, highlighting the importance of sharing information. This incident serves as a stark reminder that knowledge is a powerful tool and can dramatically impact lives, especially during emergencies. The story of Amoco Cadiz intertwines with this heartbreaking event, emphasizing the necessity for communities worldwide to prioritize education and awareness about safety systems. What lessons can we learn from this sobering chapter in history? Surprisingly, it's a fact that surgery can silence patients. When people undergo surgery, doctors often use paralytics to keep their muscles relaxed and prevent movement during the procedure. This is crucial for successful surgeries, as it allows surgeons to operate more effectively. However, the downside is that when patients start waking up, they may find themselves unable to speak or move, which can be quite alarming. Imagine trying to shout for help but being unable to make a sound. This phenomenon happens because the medication temporarily disables the muscles, including those used for speaking. Fortunately, the effects wear off after some time, allowing patients to regain their ability to communicate. Medical teams monitor patients closely to ensure they are safe and ready to respond. It's important for healthcare providers to prepare patients for this unusual experience so they know what to expect after surgery. Get excited about France's amazing cheese varieties. With over 1,000 different types, cheese is a key part of French culture and cuisine. Each region boasts its own unique flavors and textures, making France a cheese lover's paradise. For example, in Normandy, you can savor creamy camembert, while in the Alps, you might enjoy nutty reblochon. If you travel to the south, the tangy Roquefort, a blue cheese from the region of Occitanie, will delight your taste buds. The rich history of French cheese dates back centuries, with many traditional methods still in use today. It's fascinating how local climates, terrains, and farming practices contribute to the cheese's unique characteristics. The French even have a saying, "There is no good meal without cheese," highlighting its importance in everyday dining. Beyond just food, cheese also plays a central role in celebrations and gatherings across the country. So whether you're nibbling on a cheese platter or enjoying a fondue, you're experiencing a slice of French heritage. What's your favorite type of cheese? Can giraffes' long necks do more than reach trees? It's fascinating to think that giraffes evolved their towering necks primarily to munch on those high-up leaves where food competition is low. With their incredible height, they can feast on the tastiest foliage that most other animals can't reach. But that's not the whole story. Male giraffes also use their long necks for a unique type of competition called necking. During these contests, they swing their necks and bump heads with other males, showcasing their strength and dominance, which is crucial for mating rights. This combination of feeding advantages and social prowess highlights how evolution shapes not just the physical traits of animals, but also their behaviors. So next time you see a giraffe, remember it's not just about being tall, it's also about survival and thriving in the wild. Did you know Tom Cruise can fly planes? This Hollywood superstar isn't just known for his incredible stunts in action-packed movies, he's also a licensed pilot. Tom got his private pilot's license back in 1994, and he has a passion for flying that matches his on-screen daredevil persona. He loves soaring through the skies in various aircraft, including single-engine planes and helicopters. Tom even flew some of his own stunts in movies like Top Gun: Maverick, which adds an extra layer of authenticity to his performances. His enthusiasm for aviation goes beyond acting, as he has often expressed how flying gives him a sense of freedom and adventure. In fact, his love for aviation is so strong that he not only trains hard to maintain his pilot skills, but also advocates for aviation safety. So next time you watch one of his films, remember that the thrilling aerial scenes might just be him behind the controls. How cool is that? Hard to believe, but ultrasonic mouse repellents don't work. Many homeowners invest in these devices, hoping to keep pesky mice at bay with high-frequency sounds that supposedly drive them away. However, studies reveal that mice often ignore these noise-emitting gadgets. Instead of experiencing a rodent-free home, users may only feel a false sense of security. It's essential to understand that while ultrasonic waves can be annoying to humans, mice have different hearing ranges and can adapt quickly to these sounds. This means that your expensive repeller might just be a decorative piece rather than an effective deterrent. Instead of relying on these gadgets, it's better to focus on proven methods like sealing entry points, keeping food stored tightly, and maintaining cleanliness. So, before spending your hard-earned money, consider what truly works when it comes to managing a mouse problem. Let's explore the dramatic decline of telephone companies. Before World War II, the bustling city of New York was home to 22 telephone companies, each vying for customers and creating a vibrant telecommunication landscape. However, by the end of the war, not a single one of those companies remained. This shocking transformation was not merely a twist of fate, it mirrored the monumental societal and political changes occurring during that tumultuous period. The war prompted a consolidation of resources and efforts, leading to the government's increasing involvement in the telecommunications sector. Additionally, the demand for reliable communication soared as soldiers and their families needed to stay in touch, accelerating the push towards a more unified telephone system. As a result, what began as a competitive market evolved into a single provider system, setting the stage for the modern telecommunications industry we know today. This shift not only affected businesses, but influenced how everyday people communicated with one another. Could such rapid changes happen again in our current networks? Did you know Michelin stars come from tires? It might sound surprising, but the prestigious Michelin stars awarded to elite restaurants actually originate from a tire company. Founded in 1889, Michelin is primarily known for its high-quality tires, but it also publishes a travel guide that rates restaurants and hotels. The Michelin Guide started with the goal of boosting car travel in France, with the first guide released in 1900. Over the years, it evolved to focus on culinary excellence, culminating in the iconic Michelin star ratings. Restaurants can earn 1, 2, or 3 stars, with 3 being the highest honor, signifying exceptional cuisine that's worth a special journey. The famous Michelin Man who promotes the brand is even more well-known for the gastronomic prestige his company confers. Today, chefs around the globe aspire to earn these stars, not just for recognition, but also for the boost in business they bring. So the next time you see a restaurant sporting a star, remember that those accolades come from a tire company that seeks to celebrate the best in dining. Prepare to be amazed by fainting goats. These quirky animals are known for their unique reaction to fear, which is quite unlike any other creature. When startled, a fainting goat will freeze up and fall over, as if it has suddenly lost all strength. This surprising behavior comes from a genetic condition known as myotonia congenita. In these goats, the muscles contract rapidly in response to a fright, and while it looks dramatic, it doesn't cause them any pain. Instead, they simply lay there for a moment, completely still, before springing back to their feet. Fainting goats are a rare breed, and their unusual response has both fascinated and amused people for generations. Farmers often keep them not just for their unique charm, but also for their hardiness and gentle nature. Have you ever seen one of these goats in action? It's a sight you won't forget. Prepare to be amazed by animal testing in cosmetics. Did you know that the cosmetics industry in the United States heavily relies on animal testing? Every day, millions of American women use about 12 personal care products, which can include makeup, lotions, and shampoos. However, many of these products are tested on animals to ensure they're safe for us, raising serious ethical questions. While beauty standards often prioritize the latest trends, they can clash with the welfare of animals that undergo testing. This practice raises concerns, as many believe that our quest for beauty should not come at such a high cost to living creatures. Thankfully, there are alternative methods available to test cosmetic safety without harming animals, and more consumers are choosing cruelty-free products. As awareness grows, the hope is that the industry can strike a better balance between beauty and compassion. What will you choose for your beauty routine? Guess what really drives real estate prices down? In 2024, a man sold an office building for only $8.5 million, a shocking 97% discount from its original purchase price of $332 million back in 2006. This drastic decline highlights some of the significant changes in commercial real estate, especially in urban areas. Factors such as the rise of remote work, accelerated by the pandemic, have led many businesses to reassess their need for large office spaces. As companies shift to flexible, work-from-home policies, demand for traditional office buildings has dramatically decreased. Additionally, economic uncertainties and the oversaturation of office space in some markets contributed to falling prices. This case serves as a stark reminder of how swiftly the real estate market can change and how essential it is for investors and businesses to stay informed about trends affecting commercial properties. Are we witnessing the end of an era in office real estate? Let's dive into the amazing Lego Supra. This marvelous creation is more than just a fun toy. It's a working replica of the iconic Toyota GR Supra, crafted entirely from Lego bricks and powered by electric motors. Imagine zipping around at speeds up to 17 miles per hour, all while sitting behind a steering wheel that's true to life. The Lego Supra brilliantly combines the world of engineering and entertainment, offering both a playful experience and a fascinating engineering challenge. Each tiny piece fits perfectly, showcasing the creativity involved in designing such an intricate vehicle. When you think of Lego, you may picture blocky castles or spaceships, but this project takes building to the next level. Whether you're a car enthusiast, a Lego lover, or just curious about innovative designs, the Lego Supra is a delightful example of what can be achieved when creativity meets technology. Have you ever thought about building your own working model? Experience a luxurious fragrance that lasts all day. Imagine a 3-liter bottle crafted from beautiful Murano glass, designed not just for looks but to hold a captivating scent. This unique fragrance isn't your average perfume. It promises an unforgettable sensory experience, lingering on your skin for up to an impressive 12 hours. Murano glass, known for its rich history and craftsmanship from the Venetian islands, ensures that each bottle is a work of art in itself. When you apply this perfume, you're not just wearing a scent, you're embracing a luxurious experience that transforms your day. Picture walking into a room and immediately attracting attention as the delightful aroma envelops you and those around you. Whether you're heading to a special event or just want to feel fabulous every day, this fragrance adds a touch of elegance to your routine. It's like having a magical charm that keeps you feeling fresh and delightful all day long. Are you ready to treat yourself to this sublime scent? You won't believe this about the first stock market. In 1602, the Dutch East India Company established the very first stock market, changing how people trade forever. This groundbreaking idea not only opened avenues for investment, but also set the stage for modern economics. As investors jumped into the game, the chase for quick profits led to the infamous tulip mania of the 1630s. At that time, tulip bulb prices skyrocketed, with some bulbs fetching the same price as a house. Unfortunately, when the tulip bubble burst, many investors faced financial ruin, illustrating the risky nature of speculative trading. The rise and fall of tulip prices serve as a crucial lesson in the world of finance, highlighting how excitement can fuel markets but also lead to instability. So the story of this early market isn't just about profits. It's a vivid reminder of the risks and rewards that come with investing. Did you know rulers come in many surprising materials? Most of us use rulers without thinking about their materials, but they are typically made from wood, plastic, or metal. These materials provide different benefits in various settings. For example, wooden rulers are often used in classrooms since they have a classic feel and are easy to handle. Plastic rulers are lightweight and ideal for students of all ages because they don't bend easily and come in vibrant colors. On the other hand, metal rulers are favored in construction and art fields for their durability and precision. These sturdy rulers can withstand the wear and tear of heavy use while providing accurate measurements. Whether you're sketching out a project or building a structure, each type of ruler plays a vital role in making sure things are measured correctly. Isn't it fascinating how something so simple can have such an impact on our daily lives?